Hi, my name is Cory, and I'm from DDC Broadcasting with a special report. Should infants share the bed with their parents? Now, way back when, hospitals would separate the mother from the infant at birth, thus being beneficial in health for the infant. Well, then researchers found out that the separation causes emotional and psychological development implications. And they created this thing called rooming in. And now rooming in is where the baby sleeps within arm's length of the mother in a little crib or little bed or little cot. And often, from what our article said, the mothers would often bed share when they got out of the hospital. And some researchers think that bed sharing is a significant risk factor for SIDS. And a lot of people think that too. But bed sharing also does have a lot of beneficial things that come with it. So what is it? Is bed sharing good or is bed sharing bad? And why does bed sharing happen in the first place? Well, a group of Indian researchers conducted a study to provide the World Health Organization with better evidence on the safety and efficiency of bed sharing. Because the World Health Organization, they said it was extremely beneficial for people to bed share with their infant. So the group conducted this study, and through observational research and their observational studies, and they also looked at other studies that were conducted. And what they found is that there's a positive correlation to bed sharing and breastfeeding. And mothers who successfully breastfeed, they often bed share. And they do this because it's easier for the mother to bed share at night, and it doesn't cause an interruption with her successful breastfeeding. They found that breastfeeding is also a positive prevention to SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. But they did state that bed sharing and SIDS, there's little evidence and there's no correspondence to what that is. And also that the mothers would often bed share through a survey they conducted because they felt like they were protecting their infant. They feel a protection over them to bed share with them. But the study then stated that, like I said, there's little evidence to bed sharing and SIDS. There's little to it that there's any correspondence. So, our next article is by Dr. Robert D. Martin, and like the Indian researchers, he did the same thing. He used his observational studies and research, and looked at other studies and found the same thing, that bed sharing and breastfeeding, there's a positive correspondence. But what he found that the other Indian researchers didn't, is that when the mother and the baby sleep away from each other, they have different arousals to when they would sleep together. For example, the baby would sleep heavier if he wasn't near his mother, and the baby would sleep lighter if he was near his mother, from what they found. Now, this depletes the thing that the parent may roll over on the baby and they would suffocate it, or the baby would suffocate. But what he also found is that he found a big increase for when the baby sleeps alone and he sleeps on his stomach in the prone position. He found that there's a big increase in SIDS for that. And yeah, that's what he found. So he also found that that there's benefits between the mother and the baby, like there's more bonding, there's better bonding, and there's better psychological and emotional development because mothers go into postpartum postpartum depression. So yeah, we're going to my colleague Deshawn now for him interviewing local people.
All right, my name is Deshawn. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. All right, how you guys feel about newborn babies sleeping with their parents?
I don't think that it is safe for the baby because, I mean, I don't know, maybe they would feel secure, but at the same time, the parents could, like, maybe roll over onto the baby, or if they fall asleep with the baby on their shoulder, something bad could happen. Actually, when I was like a newborn, my mom dropped me when she fell asleep, like right after I was born. She dropped me on the ground and she woke up and I was like face down onto the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
So anything like that could happen. So I don't think it's a safe thing.
Yeah, how you feel, man?
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But why you guys feel like that?
I don't know, just a safety hazard.
Yeah.
And just like personal experience, even things I've seen on Facebook about parents losing.
Okay, how do you feel about newborn babies sleeping with their parents?
It's not a good idea
Why you don't think it's a good idea?
because if a parent rolls over on top of the baby, it could actually kill the baby.
You don't think sleeping with the baby is more of like a protection thing for the parents?
Do I think it's more of a thing to protect the parent?
No, like a protection, like if a parent will feel more safe with the baby on the bed instead of like with the crib.
A parent might feel that way, but that's not reality. That's really not, to me, that's not reality. That, you know, accidents do happen, you fall asleep, and that would be an awful thing for a parent to have to live with if something like that happens.
Well, there you guys go. There you guys have it. Opinions from a local couple and a local woman. Now, my opinion personally is that newborn babies shouldn't sleep with their parents. Because of, like that girl said, what if the baby falls off the bed? You know, what happens? But then it also goes in to where the professor or doctor stated that they have different arousals when they sleep together. There you go. I don't know where to set my opinion, basically. Well, that's all.